Hey guys, I hope you're doing good. I'm doing really well. I'm so happy that summer's almost here. I've been going out a lot and just enjoying dressing more lightly, less layers, and just feeling more free and lightweight. So I'm definitely here for the weather these days. Today I want to talk about personal style and how to develop it. I've had some people ask me over the years how you go about developing your style, what factors influence it, and how do you kind of get a sense of what your style is and how you formulate that. I truly think that personal style is something that you develop throughout your entire life. It never really stagnates or settles. It should grow and evolve with you as you change over time. My style has certainly changed a lot over the years. I think it's settled down a little bit more and I have a better idea of how it's going to be for the next few years, but that could always change. I also want to mention that I took into account a lot of your feedback from my men's fashion video where I was speaking from a woman's perspective, what I think looks really nice for a men to wear. The feedback I got made me feel that my video was a little bit surface level, being that I did cover three styles or aesthetics that I thought looked really good on men. And I totally understand what you guys are saying. I don't want to be a surface level, trendy topic type of fashion YouTuber. I do want to go deeper and beyond that kind of box. I think those kind of topics can definitely resonate with people who are newer to fashion, or, just for the algorithm, it can really work because it's easy and eye catching. But I do want to go deeper into the fashion industry and really start to cover topics that are interesting to me and maybe not necessarily cookie cutter or may appeal to everyone. So moving forward, my plan is to start approaching different topics in fashion from a more constructive or analytical sort of level, and we're gonna start that today with today's video. When it comes to developing your personal style, I personally love to start with finding inspiration. You can find inspiration in many different places across your life and what you see day to day. You can also find a lot of inspiration online or in places you might not usually look. Pinterest is an easy way to start finding inspiration. We all know about it. It's been around for ages. There's tons and tons of fashion creators and fashion imagery on there. It's popular for a reason. Every time I go on Pinterest, I feel like there's something new and interesting to look at that I've never seen before. I love to create boards on Pinterest for the different seasons of the year. I usually do fall, winter, and spring, summer for every year. And then I just collect ideas and outfit inspiration that I like from Pinterest. And it generates ideas based off of what you already like, both for your feed and your boards, so you can find similar ideas to add on to for your boards. This is such a good way to start figuring out what kind of styles and clothes you like, what kind of accessories you like, what resonates with you, what's already in your closet and how you could style it differently, or what's something you might want to start investing in. There's also Tumblr, which has been around for ages and ages. If you're in your mid or later 20s, you probably grew up with it like I did, and I've definitely stepped away from it. I haven't been on there in a hot minute, probably like almost 10 years, but I know there's still a lot of very big active communities on there, and it's very similar to Pinterest in which you never know what you're gonna find when you refresh your feed, but you can follow creators you like and find sources of inspiration that will continue to share content with you that can align with styles that you like or styles you want to look into. There's also content creators and influencers, of course. We're definitely living in an influencer era. A lot of people nowadays are starting to share their fashion content online across every type of style imaginable on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, everywhere. I do recommend being more selective with the content creators that you follow because there are content creators out there who kind of just promote anyone that pays them and they don't really have a specific sense of style. So be very picky with the content creators that you follow. Only really look into the ones that really resonate with you, but don't be closed off. There are so many different amazing, especially smaller creators out there that don't get enough recognition, who have amazing style, who are constantly posting and they just haven't really gotten their break yet. I find that some of these smaller creators have some of the best style that I've ever seen, and it's just very unique. So if you're finding that your feed is full of all the same type of content creators and influencers, I would definitely recommend just doing more research and seeing what else is out there, who else is out there. And I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, you will find someone new and amazing that you never heard of before. Another thing that's important to think about is not falling into this trap where you feel like just because a content creator wears something means that you need that too, especially if they're one of your favorite creators. Because, of course, you can get a lot of great ideas and inspiration for your own wardrobe, but definitely never feel like you have to have exactly everything or wear every single thing that an influencer is wearing. Local streetwear style in areas around you is a great way to start developing personal style. You're gonna see so many cool outfits. You're gonna see styles that you've never seen before. People are gonna be wearing things that you never considered wearing, or you might appreciate from afar, but know that, hey, that style is not really for me, but it looks good on them. Everybody has their own style, and that's what makes fashion so interesting and unique. There's also some really awesome creators out there like Secondhand Huns. She makes a ton of content on what people are wearing in different cities such as New York, Paris, Milan, major fashion capitals, and her videos are really interesting because you can see how differently people dress across different cities. I also like Dev Moore on YouTube. He makes long form content on there where he just breaks down different cities, like especially New York, what people are wearing in those cities, and he does small little interviews with them, asking them what they do, describing their outfit, little things like that. And it's really cool because not only do you get to see what people are wearing, you get to hear where it's from, what the ideas behind their outfit, and who they are. TV shows are a really great way to find inspiration. I love Sex and the City and Girlfriends. Both of those shows are just amazing as shows themselves, but they both have such good fashion inspiration in them. Older shows definitely have the best Y2K and 2000s fashion inspiration. I've definitely felt inspired from watching these shows into silhouettes that I've eventually incorporated into my own wardrobe. I definitely resonated with Miranda's style, but I loved Carrie's style as well. Samantha's was great. Charlotte's were great. They all had their moments for me. Also really love Joan's style on Girlfriends, but Maya's, Lynn's, and Tori's style was amazing as well. If you haven't seen both of those shows, I highly recommend. Movies are another great way to find fashion inspiration. Not only are they interesting, but a lot of times fashion focused films have really great styling. I have to, of course, mention The Devil Wears Prada. Love that movie. Love the outfits in it. Andrea, Emily, and Serena had the best looks in that movie. Definitely go watch it if you haven't, or rewatch it if you're due for a rewatch. Runway shows are another great way to find fashion inspiration. You will see everything trending at the moment, new evolutions and silhouettes and ideas in fashion, and it can just be very inspiring if you're trying to learn more about fashion and designers. I recommend the Fashion Channel and the FF channel on YouTube. Both of these channels have tons of videos from different designers, every designer you could think of, and all the different Fashion Week video coverage that you would want. For any of your favorite designers, this is a really great way to keep up with what they've been creating, especially if you aren't invited to the shows themselves. Archive fashion books are a great way to get inspiration for developing your personal style. You're going to find different campaigns, photo shoots, runways, or even just specific designers that you want to learn more about their history and how their brands have evolved over the time. You can get books from photographers that cover their major fashion campaigns they've done with big luxury houses. I've been really wanting the Norbert Schwerner Prada Archive fashion book. It's such a beautiful book. I've seen it in person at a showroom and it has beautiful imagery in it, and definitely a big inspo for me as someone who loves 90s minimalism and chic elevated clothing. Lastly, Fashion Week is of course an amazing way to find inspiration inspiration. If you have not had the opportunity to attend Fashion Week before, I highly recommend trying to get into it. However, that may be, there's so many different roles that you could play into it. I know a lot of people are interested in being involved in it. You can always do things like assist backstage, or you could be a server, or you could take photos for someone. You could even just write about it. You can even just walk around. You can randomly interview people that are attending events, walk around with the camera, ask to take their photos. If you don't know how to be involved, there's always a way that you can get into it. But Fashion Week is definitely one of the most fun, exciting times of the year. Outside of finding inspiration online or from others, there's another way you can easily find things that you like that could contribute to your personal style, which is thrifting. What I love about thrifting is that you can stumble upon such a wide range of styles and designers, often unexpected, that you never heard of before. Every time you go thrifting, there's a chance that you're gonna stumble upon something new that surprisingly resonates with you. Online thrifting is a little bit underrated, but definitely getting more popular nowadays with platforms like Depop, Poshmark, ThredUp, Mercari, eBay, Grailed, Buy, whatnot. It's endless, and I love it. There's also curated showrooms, which isn't for everyone because the price point can be a little bit higher, but those are definitely a bit more nicer because you can more easily find something that you would like and take inspiration from, even if you don't want to buy it right then and there. What I like to do sometimes when I go to showrooms is just take note of the brands that they carry, because 9 times out of 10, I'll find a new brand that I've never heard of before, and then I just write it down and I go home and I look into that brand and I can find different styles from them that really resonate with me and can contribute to my style. Other than finding inspiration and thrifting, I think it's really important to take a hard look at your closet and what you already own. I recommend challenging yourself to view your pieces differently. A lot of people tell me that they always get tired of their clothes and they end up selling clothes that they used to love and they don't know why they did it, or they get bored with what they already have and they feel like they need more. It's always like this cycle of endlessly wanting more and not being happy with what we have. Genuinely take a hard look at your clothes and look at every piece and think, hey, like, do I wear this often enough? And if I'm not wearing it enough, what is the reason? Do I not like it anymore? Does it not resonate with me? Is it not versatile enough? Have I been holding off wearing it because of a certain situation that might not ever happen? Asking questions like this can make you get a better sense of what is really your style, because as I said before, you change over time and your style should change with you. If something's not you anymore, then it shouldn't be a part of your life anymore, in my opinion. Not to say that you should be constantly getting rid of things, but you should aim to buy pieces that you believe will resonate with you for a long time and can evolve with you as you evolve. Always give your clothes a second chance, at least I say, before getting rid of them. What if you just wore that piece differently? What if you styled it a different way? What if you wore that top as a skirt? What if you added a belt to it? What if you got it altered? There's so many things you can do to give your clothes another chance before you donate them or sell them. At the end of the day, you should only buy pieces that excite you, that you could see yourself wearing in many different ways in many situations. Buying things that you only feel half-hearted about, or buying things just for that sort of serotonin or rush of excitement, leads to unnecessary overconsumption and waste. Lastly, I just want to give you guys some affirmations when it comes to developing your personal style. I think these are really important because it's easy to get caught up in the cycle of wanting more and more and more and not being happy with what you already have in your wardrobe and what already makes up your style. Here we go. Just because everybody has something doesn't mean I need it too. Just because I haven't seen anybody else do this before doesn't mean it doesn't look good. If it makes me feel good, I should wear it. Fashion is fun, it's a form of expression, and the clothes I wear make me part of who I am. So that's everything that I have to share with you guys on developing your personal style. I hope that this video was helpful at all for any of you, and I'm really excited to continue making more interesting topics like this that hopefully will resonate with you guys. Let me know all your thoughts down below, and I'll see you again very soon.